Hej og velkommen tilbage til kanalen, mine vikinger. Det er tid til noget mere VINLAND SAGA. Should I stop doing that?
No, please continue.
Fair enough. It is time for some more VINLAND SAGA. We've watched 4 episodes so far. I'm really getting invested in this, even with what happened in the 4th episode. And we knew it was coming, and it seems like now the journey can begin for real, with Thorfinn, the son, who is on board a ship and in a bit of a predicament at the moment, but also very angry. So let's see what's going to happen. Do you have anything you want to say before we get into it?
Nope.
Fair enough. Then please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done that already. Like the video, throw in a comment. It really helps. And if you want to watch ahead, then you can do so over on Patreon or right here on YouTube with YouTube memberships. We are several episodes ahead. There's a pinned comment telling you exactly how many. It might even be on the screen at some point in the video. But yeah, if you want to support, if you want to watch ahead, that's how you do that. Let's get into the first episode we're going to be watching in this video, episode 5. It is titled The Troll's Son, I believe. Yes, The Troll's Son. So a focus on Thorfinn, of course. Episode 5. Here we go. Oh. All alone, no food, no water. Is that salt water? Yeah, you can't. That's... just make it worse. Beautiful, though.
Yeah. Looks like early fall.
Yeah. Oy. Damn, he blacked out. But I get it, like he's completely drained. What? Running water? Ah. Might be dirty, but it's not salty, at least.
It depends on a lot. Whether it's dirty or not.
You don't think that water is dirty?
No, not in particular. Not according to like the season and...
Okay. You know more about water in the wilds than I do.
It's not that I know a lot.
Oh.
Of course.
What? Wow. Headshots.
Well.
Yeah, that's
That's the unfortunate side of our ancestry, unfortunately.
yeah, just like the ugly side of humanity overall. Killing.
Pillaging, raping,
Yes.
raiding.
Yes. Kill them all. Just quietly while they sleep. Now, what is he going to find? Oh. Is that the Escalel?
Is he gonna try and sneak a Sandman?
Is he going to try and sneak a Sandman? What did you say?
Yeah. Maybe I've used it wrong, but...
Maybe. Whoa, that's a big sword, dude. He knows you're there.
Yeah. It's not so easy killing after all, right?
No. And it shouldn't be. Yeah. Not in the least worried.
なんだよ、眠らなかったのか？
ああ、小林がうざったくてな。
I kind of like him though, which is, yeah.
息子だろ、ヨウムのトロルの。ああ、まだ生きてたのか。ああ、しゃっぱらからご苦労なこって。
That's too much for me in the morning.
お前に決闘申し込む。
Dude.
どうすんだよアシュラッド。
めんどくせえ。あのまま寝首かいてりゃよかったのによ。
俺はトールズの息子だ。
It wouldn't be honorable.
No.
一丁前に戦士気取りか。
Is he about to learn a little lesson
お
here?
いよ。
Yeah. He's gonna give him the pommel and then.
獲物に振り回されてるようじゃ世話ねえな。
Oh. Oh man, just pain and misery.
そういえば伝言を預かっていた。
伝言？
トールズの最後はどのようだったかと。
Hmm.
別にただの普通の死に様だ。
Alright. Chose not to be truthful about that.
生きてたの？ひでえ顔だな。食うか？
Yes, please.
我慢は体に毒だぞ。んだよ。人の行為をよ。
What? Okay. We only killed his father and then, didn't feed him, didn't help him or anything like that. Just left him to fend for himself and beat him up a little bit. So, yeah. What's wrong with the kid? What was that he picked up there?
Chestnuts, maybe?
Yeah, you need to prepare those first. You're gonna get the shits in the morning, boy.
立派な最後じゃったトールズはわしらの身代わりに本当に何と言って詫びればいいのか。
死んじゃったもんはしょうがないって。メソメソしてもお腹が減るだけよ。
Wow, okay.
What?
That's...
さーて、働かないとね。
Is she just like a full-blown psychopath? Or
What in the heck? Like, and he was a really good father as well. Like, it's not like... I don't remember her, like, him mistreating her or anything. So, why is she...
父親が変わり者だと苦労するよ。弟くんも行方不明なんでしょ？大丈夫？ユルバ。
Are you...
まあ、男手がないと忙しくてね。
Or maybe she's just suppressing it at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, really just...
ごめんなさい。ユルバばっかり。ああ、いい、起きないで。
They look like...
What?
They're the exact same age. Like, mother and daughter here.
Yeah.
遅れてごめんよ。
But of course they were a lot younger back then.
Yeah, sure.
春になったら羊の毛刈りもしなきゃだしな。
Shear the sheep. They must be sheared? Shorn?
Shit.
Sheared?
一番前にゲット。
She might make a good warrior.
ご苦労様。
Just water with a little leaf to add flavor.
No.
私これ仕上げちゃうから。でももう手元が暗いでしょ。折り目を間違うわよ。
No, she needs to just keep going so that she doesn't stop and think and feel things.
休みましょう。でももうちょっとだし大丈夫よ。私疲れてないから。
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
よう頑張ってんな。
お前
Oh, it's that
ちった剣にも慣れてきたか
guy.
Bjorn.
Was that his name? Or is that his name? Bjorn?
I think so.
お前の親父は確かに強かった。でも甘かった。それだけのことだろう。
父上をバカにする
Oh, damn.
お前はただ弱いだけだな。
For now.
まだ生きてたのか。
ヨウムのトルルの血引いてんだ。ただじゃくたばりゃしねえだろうよ。
Getting the whoop. Hello.
Just throw the bone.
獲物に振り回されてるようじゃ世話ねえな。
Isn't that gonna make the thing come back? Oh. Alright, damn. That's your first kill.
Maybe. Oh well. But that was basically instinctive, right?
Yeah, but he also did, you know, put some thought into it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I can't swing around the big sword, so it's the knife for now. Oh. Yeah.
Throw it too.
Yeah, get good at that, and then you can maybe start catching some food, and you can grow stronger, and
Then he can use it to carve out a bow or something.
hey, you did it! He's learning how to survive on his own.
ずいぶん長いしまったな。おかげですっかり本調子だぜ。意外と居心地のいい。
What a comfortable village! Well, if you ask what's left of the villages, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't say the same thing. Still maybe a little bit too early.
オラフの子アシェラッド。オーディンの名において決闘を受けてやるよ。しょうがねえか。
I thought for a second maybe he was gonna throw it. Still a child. Can't. Damn it. The kicking.
やれっつったのはお前じゃねえ。
No.
Well, no, I didn't expect him to kill him, but it was close-ish.
戦場で手柄を立ててみな。ノルドの戦士なんだろ。そしたらご褒美に決闘してやるよ。
Go to a bunch of missions and side quests, and then come back when you're like high level.
手柄なんかすぐだ。すぐにお前を殺してやる。
Yeah, damn. He is persistent. That's for sure. Pretty much, you know, an episode focusing on the aftermath of what happened. We got to see some more horribleness in the form of like them raiding that village, and then we got to see Thorfinn, you know, learning some things, learning how to survive by himself, but also just seeing how this vengeance is definitely consuming him, and that's just gonna be his purpose going forward now, is getting as strong as possible, making a name for himself, and then he's gonna challenge Askeladd again at some point.
I think one of the reasons, if not the main reason, why Askeladd gave him that promise was that he saw the strength in him, of course, but also that he wanted to go to Valhalla. And you cannot go to... Oh, Valhalla, it's not what it's called in Danish, right? It's Valhalla. The reason why stuff like, where it's like, I'm not even sure how to pronounce it in Danish, but names like Frej, Frik, Hel, Valhall. Why? Usually because like we have a lot of these names where we ended on a consonant. So, yeah. But the problem is a lot of people can't. I'm speaking linguistically. They can't really figure out how to
Pronounce that?
pronounce and then like end it on without a vowel in the end. So that's why it's something like Frigg becomes Frigga, Valhall becomes Valhalla.
Fire becomes fire.
No, because there's both. But I think I might be mixing up Frey and Frigg.
Well, they also do that in the actual sagas and stories.
Like, there's a lot of like the like mythology that's like, and it also like depends on on
who's telling the stories.
Who's telling because it's also like a lot of Norse mythology is based on Edda's Snorre's Edda, but there's also a lot of mythology that is like it's different because we've been the mythology has changed over time depending on it's like evolved with the different
different people, different regions might have different interpretations and stories.
Yeah, exactly, and different. Because I also know of the. I think it was a Dane called Saxo, who's also written a lot of like Norse mythology, and that's very different from Edda's Snorre's Edda. So I mean, like there are differences, of course. So what I meant to say was just that he wanted to go to Valhall.
Yeah.
So to go to Valhall, you have to die in combat. You have to be a like Odin chooses like the most.
The strongest, best warriors, and dies, and they
that dies on the battlefield.
On the battlefield, yeah.
And I feel like he saw some, or maybe of course I can't. Of course, there's probably something else as well. But I mean, if he wants to die by someone who is stronger than him, he'll have to let someone like Thorfinn grow up to battle him in the end when he is
strong enough,
and really give him a fight so that he can prove himself to Odin, so he can get to Valhall.
Yeah, I do also think there's an element of like curiosity, where it's like, I want to see how strong this boy can get, because I know who his father was. I fought him. One of the strongest, most honorable men that I've met. I do think, he respected him. So he also, because of that, I think respects the son enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna let you get stronger. And if you challenge me and defeat me years from now, I'm gonna be okay with that, kind of a deal. I think there's an element of that. Like there is some honor in the guy, at least, in some way, shape, or form. Is that like the end goal here for the series, or are we gonna go in multiple directions?
Don't think so, because Askeladd, it was just a hit. So who's really behind?
That's true.
Floki.
Exactly. Who and why? Like there's still a lot of mystery there. And even Askeladd was like, what the heck is going on here? Maybe he's gonna try and get to the bottom of it as well, and maybe Thorfinn is never even going to get the chance to kill him because someone else is going to do it, or we'll see. I'm at least, again, very invested in this, and we also got to spend a little bit of time with the rest of the family back home on Iceland. The daughter Ylva at first seemed like she was just like a psychopath. Like, oh, okay, that happened. My dad is gone, and my stupid little brother is gone as well. But of course, she was just pushing it all down, suppressing it, and just like trying to stay busy, keep going. And as soon as she stood still for a moment, then it hit her. And that was quite realistic in that way.
It's a standard defense mechanism, and also a way, if you are neurobiologically speaking, you switch off the default mode network and you go into the active task. No, I don't know. I don't remember. But they like you had these two networks that you switch. there's also more networks. I'm sorry, but like, I mean, in default mode, you ruminate a lot, and then ruminate, whatever, I don't know.
You think a lot, or
yeah, but you let your thoughts wander, and that's when you daydreaming, and then you have a lot of like thoughts going on, and then it's like when you start to think about things and you like delve deeper into like feelings and everything, and that's so a way to keep out of that, especially because that's also where if you're depressed you are sorry, spending a lot of your time in default mode network. So one of the things that you can do to at least help yourself get a little bit out of it is by switching into the active task network, or what's it called? I don't remember specifically, but it's where you do like problem solving, you do like you just like you work on tasks, like but in this case it can also mean that if you go there too much, you don't get in touch with what you're feeling and what you're thinking. So this is what she did. And that's like, of course, like as I said, it's a defense mechanism. It's it's a self-preservation technique, but that's when it hit her, when she switched. So yeah, sorry, that was just a little bit of neurobiology.
that's fine. That's fine.
Sorry, it's just like it's my special interest.
Yeah, of course. So you're gonna of course dive into that.
Yes.
So yeah,
Sorry
me, I'm all surface level. Kat will dive way the fuck into the details.
Yeah, and it's too much. I'm sorry, but
no, I'm sure that's people always tell me in the comments that that's what they want to hear. I'm just not capable of doing that. So it's a good thing that you're here now, because I usually just get to do like I end up doing like a recap of the episode, and I'm having difficulties actually like diving into things. But it's a good thing you're here to do that, because I think that's what people want to hear, not just a recap of the episode. So anywho, shall we jump into the next one?
I just have one more thing.
Okay.
I just want to praise the accuracy of this. Because when I noticed, first off, the mother seems to be sick, right? So I don't like where that's going. But when we were there, and I noticed that that they put on something on the fire that wasn't wood. It's something called, I don't even know what it is called in English, but in Danish it's called tau.
Oh.
And it's like something we did back in the day.
Our ancestors.
At
yes.
least, yeah, I don't, but at least that's what I was told, like back in the day. We used to use this tau to fire. And I think it was basically just like...
To get the fire going? Kind of a
yeah,
deal?
it was basically like fermented clay or something like that, or like clay kind of earth, and then you basically just
so
use
it,
that
like, yeah. So overall, history-wise, they're actually being pretty accurate, and even when it comes to like the smaller things, just like how
they actually fire the fireworks. Bonfire. What's it called?
How they start a fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or well, keep
how
it
that,
going.
or how keep it going, cooking, or how they handle food, and like all of the little details.
Also,
like
because in Iceland there are not a lot of trees.
Yeah.
So again, this is like with the details. It's like they could easily just have gone with like normal wood, and we.
Probably wouldn't
nobody would probably bat an eye, right? But
yeah.
I mean, the way that they actually use tau then is just like it warms my heart to see that they're actually like putting some thought into making this as accurate as possible.
Yeah, really paying attention and probably read up on a lot of things.
Yes,
say.
and it makes me so happy.
Yes.
And I really understand why people have been like, oh, watch this show because you're gonna love the, I think, what else? Have we been doing something else where it's like, maybe we've talked about it, where it's like, maybe we've talked about Vikings, where it's like, this is just someone thought they wanted to do the Viking mythology, like the Norse mythology and like some of our sagas and whatnot. And then it's just basically just a lot of not good stuff. And just like, they just use models instead of using like actual actors and stuff. No, sorry. It's
what are we talking about now?
Vikings.
Oh, like the show Vikings.
The show
Got
Vikings.
it. Got it. Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
It's like, as a Dane who's just like, I'm not one of those with special interest in Vikings, but I do have a fondness for it. So for me, seeing something where it's like they couldn't even get Uppsala, right? So it's just like...
Yes.
Yeah.
Not really hitting the mark with that one, but it seems like
and then
Vinland Saga is definitely closer to like real history, whereas Vikings, again, as we've said, is the Hollywood version of what people think Vikings are, what they did, what they looked like.
And a lot of those, like there are a lot of, like, there's a whole like movement of people where they just basically just lapping Vikings, and then they like think they're straight out Vikings, and it's just like, well, you're not doing it right.
Viking blood in me, and
let
me get tattoos, and let me get my hair braided, and I'll start juggling axes and whatever the fuck. It's like, no.
You're just laughing now, my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. I feel like that I had something. Yeah, like I think that even God of War did a good job. I mean, with the accuracy, of course.
Oh yeah, they just took a lot of liberties when it comes to like the overall mythology, because
even,
if you add in a Greek god, throw him into it, and like, how is that gonna fit with everything else? But they still like took a lot of real inspiration from
and
sagas.
Even that I would say was much more
accurate
Vikings.
Yeah, when even something as fantastical as God of War is more accurate than a series called Vikings, then need we say more? Okay,
sorry,
are you ready to get into episode 6? Yes, it is called The Journey Begins. Ah.
そんな隅っこに座ってねえでこっち来いよ。落ちたら海蛇に食われちまうぞ。
It's actually like part of the crew now, or
中世デンマークに居住するデーン人のうち、略奪や海賊行為を生業とする者たちをバイキングと呼んだ。
It's a profession.
9世紀初頭よりバイキングたちはイングランドに侵攻し、その一部がイングランド北部に移住する。勢力を広げていた。この事件に対する報復としてデンマーク軍はイングランドに派兵を開始、攻撃を本格化する。そうした政治的な動きに伴い、バイキングたちもイングランド軍打倒を目的とした征服戦争の一端を担うようになった。
Damn. Okay. Getting a little history lesson there.
Yeah.
休むなよ。手動かせって。うるせえな。やってるだろ。
おお、これ派手にやっ。
Yeah. Some serious shit went down here.
よし、この辺りでいいぞ。船を止めろ。
Stopping here now?
なんだよ、歩きづれえな。
Ah, they're gonna loot or
Maybe. Looks a little bit more healthy now. Like
yeah, like he has at least been eating and drinking.
バイキングが戦争に手貸してんのか？
あちこちでイングランド軍との小競り合いが始まってるからな。バイキングも立派な戦争の道具だよ。
邪魔な連中を片付けちまおうってわけか。王様の上陸前に。
そこに手を貸しゃ報酬もがっぽりだ。
It's all about the money.
yeah,
Or at least whatever you can get out of it.
虫が多いね。
just mercenaries through and through.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a big walnut. Damn. That's a whole meal almost.
俺らの兵は100人以上。はっきり言って戦力もあんたらより上だ。
海賊風情なでかい口を。
Pirates.
同じデーン人じゃねえか。貴様らと一緒にするな。なんだと。
Spoken like a true Dane.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
何を望む？
金7ポンド。漁師が蓄えた財宝と食い物。女は全部もらう。
Damn. So I want everything. besides like the land.
改めて使いの者をよこす。戦の段取りは任せるが逃げたりするなよ。貴様らに退路はない。下手な真似をすれば。
Damn! Oh no, the horse!
The guy was superhuman.
It didn't hit my ass. They're taking out a lot of you.
戦場で手柄を立ててみな。そしたらご褒美に決
Well,
闘してやる。
not now necessarily. Just
お前も海賊か。
oh shit.
恨むならデンジンの血を恨むんだな。
Who was that? Was that? Oh, of course, yeah.
戦場じゃ弱いやつから死んでいく。おめえみてえにな。
Just hide for now. Whoa!
And also just
Or not, or you can. Whoa! Damn! Beaten by a kid. A very determined kid, but still.
stay in your energy, man.
Wow. Previous episode, he killed his first living creature, I believe, ish, with the fox. That wasn't a fox. That was a wolf. With the wolf, and now he's taking one hell of a fox. No, the wolf, and now he's taking a life, a human life. Whew. Whoa! He's gotta keep it going. Damn.
See how his small size can also be used.
Yeah? Damn. Small but quick.
Exactly.
Nimble.
様になってきてんじゃねえか。
Getting really good at throwing that thing.
I missed on purpose. Next time is your... Well,
Well,
no.
I don't think you would just like
No, not
kill
yet.
him like that.
もうさえつけとけ。俺がぶっ殺してやれ。
Oh!
Yikes. Oh, he did exactly what he was supposed to, right?
Yeah, he's getting good at this.
Is he going dual wielding now?
Like 2 knives. Pretty badass.
Assassination style.
Yeah. Wow. Like we also see the passage of time in this way. So it's not just like a time jump, boom, and he's an adult and he's a great warrior. Well, at least it didn't show that.
No, but let us hear it.
でも近所なエセルレッド様は台無しだね。突然国中のデーン人移民を殺しちまったってんだから。
母ちゃん、そういうことあんまり人前で言わないでよね。もし兵隊さん
Oh. How many years has it been?
At least 2, right?
Think so?
Aww.
It's a very different interaction than the one you just had with regarding dogs.
探検もそこにあるよ。服はちょっと大きいかもしれないね。男の子用はそれしかないんだよ。さあ、お座り。 腹減ってるだろ?
Kindness. How is he going to respond to that? His stomach responded.
身内はどうしたんだい?
ほら、やっぱり言葉通じてないんだよ。デンジンが。
Oh yeah, of course. Like, why would he understand them?
怪我して倒れてる子供をほっとくなんて、イエス様がお許
Wait,
しに
is
なら
an
ない
actual
よ。
Christian.
父ちゃんが平気に言ってるのも、デンジンが攻めてきたからなんだよ。
それがどうしたのさ。男たちの喧嘩に女子供が付き合ってやる義理はないよ。
Lice!
Yeah.
Oh no, it's everywhere! Please.
Well, that's just extra protein.
ほらごらん、気持ちよくなったろ? まったく男の子って。うちの下の子もよく頭をボリボリやってたね。その度に私が串を入れてやったもんさ。一昨年に風邪をこじらせて死んじまったけどね。
Imagine that's just how it was back then. You catch a cold
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like, oh, that's it.
俺はイングランド人じゃないんだ。
Oh.
なんだい、やっぱり口が聞けるんじゃないか。
デンジンの石膏がこの辺りに忍び込んだ。怪しいガキを見なかったか?
You mean this one?
大使閣下の正規兵を2人殺している手だれだ。左腕に矢傷を負っている。
Damn, that's precise.
それはお前の子か?
ええ、そうです。末のジョンですが、何か?
ちょうどその子供ぐらいの背格好だ。
You can see that while
知らせろ。
even if he's sitting down? Impressive.
子供が海賊なんて普通じゃないよ。何か事情があるんだろ?
True that. Very perceptive.
あの子はジョンの代わりにはなれないのよ。私、兵隊さんのとこに。
But is that a? If you do that, I'll burn this house down.
お待ち。
Run because I know my people are coming and
トロフィーの合図は?
そろそろのはずだが。見えた。あそこだ。
Oh wow. Still on a mission. I really hope they run. 'Cause I don't want to see their kindness repaid with this. Where's she running? Please tell me she's running away. She's not running away. Damn it! Whoa. Never mind. Who? What is that kid? Damn.
まだ間に合う。森の中へ逃げろ。海から遠くに行くんだ。急がねえと連中が。
おい、あれなんだ?
Yeah. Fucking run. She's still just standing there? I think you've forgotten.
That's all we need to know, right?
Yeah, they don't even need to show us the body, it's just the comb. Oh, pain, misery. Damn. I was wondering like where this episode was going with him being taken in by this lady and her daughter. That's that's where it went. They're all dead or gonna die now, and all that kindness just repaid with killing and murder, and yeah, damn.
But I mean, it wasn't in vain necessarily.
No,
because it clearly instilled, like, because he's been shutting off what his family instilled in him.
yes. So this was a reminder. It worked sort of as a reminder of, oh wait, there's something I'm forgetting here. As a part of me, very important part of me, a part of my upbringing, a part of my dad that I'm forgetting here. It makes sense. He's been very, very focused on the revenge and his mission here, and his training, what he's been doing for these mercenaries, for Eskilel. Even though, you know, he ultimately wants to kill him, he knows that he needs to get way stronger to do that. How do you do that? By staying with these people and going where they're going and getting good at killing. And he's getting really, really good at killing. Holy heck. That's a murderer's child. And we saw it multiple times during the episode. And again, I liked how they did the, okay, time is passing thing here. We just see him getting older and older and again, better and better at this kind of life. But yeah, then you got the reminder in the end.
Yeah, so the title was The Journey Begins. I don't think the journey necessarily is like the journey he is taking with these guys. It's the journey about him rejoining with his old past self, or at least like with his upbringing, with his father. It's that kind of journey.
I hope so, yeah.
So it's more about like him like finding his roots, or like that's the kind of journey that we're going through, and that's the kind of journey that begins. But of course, it's double-edged in a way that is also like this kind of journey where he is traveling with as part of the crew now.
Yeah, exactly, and they're giving him important jobs, things to do, and it seems like he's earning the respect even of a lot of these warriors, and then like the big one, Björn. It seems like he's taking a liking to Thorfinn. I didn't think that he was still like when he got taken in and he was in that village. Like I really didn't think that he was like still on a mission, essentially. And with this village in particular, and it was almost like it all went according to plan, even though it seemed like it didn't, and they just like found him. And I was thinking that we were maybe gonna like get away from Eskilel and all of them now, and he was gonna maybe spend some time here or be on his own again. Like a different kind of journey begins, but no, I really like how they did it though, and where we ended up. It's really sad, and you see people who are kind and willing to protect him, lie to their own countrymen to protect him, and then yeah, I don't even. It's just sad, but hopefully it as you said, yeah, it triggered something in him, and that's the journey.
But it's also kind of nice to see it from the English people's perspective too, because we saw these the woman and her daughter talk about the older kings, and then the new one was like the first Edgar, he kind of struck a deal, or you know, like he
that was actually part of the Viking series, wasn't it? Like that whole thing where there was the king who was like trying to work things out with them. It got a little bit weird, but at least like he was sort of welcoming to the Vikings or the Danes, and then later on, yeah.
And then the new king, he wanted them out.
Yes.
And this woman, she definitely thought that Edgar, the first one, was more onto something than
the new one.
Yeah, because it's I would say it's probably more easy to deal with Vikings this way, that you're striking deals with them and giving them part of the land.
Of
and,
course, like trading instead of
and trying to keep them docile, because they were hard to handle.
Yeah, sure.
Like, of course, we know the history, and that, yeah, well, spoiler alert, the Vikings got defeated, Denmark got defeated, and got sent.
Yeah, there's a reason why
we
were, back in our own country here, sitting in Denmark, but we also the Danes, Nordic people, most of them came there to settle and to trade. It wasn't like all who came there who was Viking warriors and just came and raided. There was a lot of that, but there was also a lot of settlers and traders. Like the majority, I'd say, of our ancestors, that was what they were, farmers. And
yeah, but even farmers were Vikings too. I mean, to go Viking was like the raiding and like the all of this, right?
I'm just saying but
they were also farmers. They were also all of this. So of course they also wanted to settle. The Viking part was just a small part of it. It was just like if they wanted to explore new lands, that's what they did. Like it's
they went a Viking.
Yeah, and
yes. All I was saying
as I said, it's very that's the unfortunate side of our ancestry. It was this pillaging. It was this and the way that it was like no mercy kind of pillaging and raiding, and it was so. It's not something that I'm particularly fond of myself, but I can't really change history. So
no.
And I think it was nice to see too that these women were, despite the obvious risk of this kid causing them misfortune, they still held true to their Christian beliefs. And that, I think, was interesting and nice to see, because often, at least in our day, Christianity is used as a somewhat sort of like a shield of since I'm Christian, I'm a good person, even though I do absolutely horrendous things, right? So it was nice to see that Christianity was actually painted in some sort of
what would Jesus do?
Exactly, kind of
thing.
Yeah.
What would he actually do? And I without going too much into that, but you just alluded to it. But there are, I'd say, a lot of people who do things in the name of being a good Christian, where it's like, Jesus would never do that.
That's not what Jesus would do. Yeah.
That's not at all how. Okay, yeah. Let's not get into that.
No. Just a very random tidbit, but I think it was about 10,000 years ago. You can actually, from Denmark to England, you can actually walk, because the water was so shallow.
Yeah,
there was forests and stuff. So actually, if you look at it, it's not like the water is not that deep between England and Denmark, because it has been I don't know what is it called in England. In English, it's like a vale. How? So as I said, you could basically just walk all the way there. I've also heard stories about how the trees in the bottom of the ocean sometimes is like a huge tree stump, what's it called? Log?
Logs?
A huge log, they're just suddenly appearing at the surface. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but at least I just thought it was. You guys don't care. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's just my brain.
It was a random tidbit, but hey, I enjoyed it.
Now you know. Now you know that you could 10,000 years ago you could
walk there.
And then then things changed. I think it was the Ice Age that actually forced the ground down and made all that because if you have Denmark, you like this, you can throw make a diagonal line, and then that upper part is actually getting increased, I don't know, heightened, and the other part is slowly sinking.
Any more
No. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. It's
Totally
now
fine.
you know about Danish geology, I guess.
From 10,000 years ago.
No, like this
To
is
now.
still going. This is still going. The whole
Thing with the logs. Okay. Or
no, the whole thing with like some of the country is slowly lifting and the other is slowly sinking. We're not talking a lot, but it is. So, sorry.
great. It's okay. It's okay. That's where your brain goes. But I think that also means that we're pretty much done talking about this episode. Is there anything from it that you want to mention that we didn't get into here?
I found out from the last episode I talked about tow.
Yes, the how you start the fire and when
yes,
you don't have a lot of wood.
It's still like what I said, basically just like fermented plant stuff from bogs.
From a bog, yeah.
B-O-G, bog. And in English it's called peat. P-E-A-T.
Yes, it's not, throwing peat on the fire.
Yeah,
not
no.
just
That's not don't throw peat on the fire.
Poor
He's done nothing wrong. I promise.
Yes.
I guess. I don't know Pete. Anyway, that's just what I want.
Danish word of the day?
Yeah.
Because you kind of already, like, okay, we have the tow and peat thing, but we did also talk about another, just from the title of this episode, The Journey Begins. Journey. And this, a specific word. So journey in Danish or Old Norse, I should say.
It's derived from Old Norse.
Derived from Old Norse, yes.
Yeah.
Fair. Yes, fair.
So you don't really pronounce the D, so F-A-R-D.
Yes.
You don't pronounce the D, so it's fair.
Fair, yes.
Fair.
You could also say reise, but that's
it's more
not
like traveling. Like, that's how we use it at least. But fair comes from the Old Norse father. Fair?
Feather? Yes.
It's so because it's Old Norse, we have used it a lot, and I think it fits better with the journey, like, because this is like a journey, like
context wise, it's not just
hero's journey, stuff like that, right? So it's more like fair. I even think So one of the Norse mythology saga, what was it called, like myths about Thor? It was Thor's brudefærd. So that's the one where he dresses up as a woman and goes to Udgård, where all the Jætter is, and then he...
Giants.
Yeah,
as you would call
Jutna,
them.
yeah.
Jutna.
Then he goes there and I think it's Sif that he's trying, or one of the, like, at least one of the female Aesir. He... what's it called? Come on.
I don't know. He's undercover. I don't know what he's doing.
He's undercover, and then shit goes down.
All right.
It's a very known myth.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, but that's also. I just wanted to say that is called in Danish is called Thor's brudefærd.
Yes. So bride journey. If you pronounce. Anywho, journey in English and
fair.
In Danish, yes. I think we're just making it more confusing now. Keep adding. But shall we wrap it up? Any more random tidbits?
No more random tidbits. Just a very, like, I'm so sorry about my brain going to these places. It's like just knowledge I have accumulated since I was a child that I have never used for anything. So it's just been lying there,
being thrown at you
for what's it, decades. Even at this point, like, for decades, it's just been lodged in there, and I have never been able to use it for anything. So here you go. Here's all my stupid ass tidbits.
Breathe. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you as soon as possible. I was about to say, may the force be with you. Now my brain is doing weird things. That's just not even like in any way related to what we're watching. But thank you. Tusind tak. Vi ses snart.
Farveler.
Farveler.